You don't get this anywhere else.
It is that time to find out what's going on. Let's start it back. It is that time to find out what's going on for the culture and music and entertainment with me, Wanda Coppage. And of course, I got the crew here with me. We are going to talk about what's beef. Biggie had a song about it back in the day. But furthermore, the best part about beef is when you get to squash the beef, when you grow up and say it's not that serious. Let's let bygones be bygones. That's what Jay-Z did over the weekend with Cameron. Now, Cam, if you don't know what's going on, Jay has had beef with a lot of people throughout the years. Nas being one, Jim Jones, Cameron being another. For over 10 years, they had this long-standing beef. Well, he performed over the weekend for the reopening celebration of Webster Hall, and he brought out all three of them, Nas, Jim Jones, and Cameron.
Beautiful.
Biggest thing going on social media over the weekend, it was trending because grown man moves is when you can separate yourself from whatever was the cause in the beef and get on stage and do it for your city, do it for the love and squash that beef. So my question to you all would be, have you ever had a beef, long-standing, years, and you don't even remember why you were beefing, or you grew up enough and matured enough to say, I'm sorry, or just put it behind you?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
You're going to have to tell us about
And
it.
you know what? It took a lot to do it because again, it was like deep rooted. But then after you get older and you realize, listen, this person's not affecting my bills. This person's not trying to harm me. You know, I gotta let it go because I'm living with this and they're not. So it was tough, but I had to let it go. So
And you remembered what the beef was about.
I still do.
You still do, but
I
you
still
let it
do.
go.
Yeah, I let it
Go
go.
ahead, grown man.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ernie.
Well,
King
you know,
Petty. King Petty.
Listen, everybody knows I'm petty. I can't really tell the whole story on the air because some of the names are familiar to the public, but let's just say I had a beef with this particular person. And after some time, I decided that I would be the bigger person and just squash the beef. I knew exactly why I did not like them. I enjoyed not liking them. It was like I was that petty. But I just was like, it was just like it wasn't really going to work. But you know what I want to say? That I've been telling you that Beyonce and Jay-Z are going to take over the world.
That's true, you did.
And Jay-Z is making very strategic moves.
He's setting the blueprint.
He is setting the blueprint.
Which was
to
the
take
album,
over.
actually.
No pun intended.
No, but it's the truth. He's setting the blueprint to take over the world. Watch. You
Okay,
see?
so let's keep it real.
Yeah.
So let me say, I mean, I get it because I've let it go. I've let go some things, some situations, right? But there's some other situations that I let it go, but I don't want to engage anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you not apologize or whatever. We ain't got no more beef, right? Let's leave it alone.
But we don't have to be friends.
Yes,
I
right.
forgive, but I don't forget. Kind of situation.
Or I can forgive and forget, but you just stay way over there.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And
You know what
I can agree with that. I have had some disagreements back in the day that truthfully I don't even remember why we stopped liking each other, but you can run into someone that's like, oh wait, we don't like each other. And if I can't even remember what the beef was, it's time to let it go. So I will be the first person to be like, see you in the street, hey, how you doing? Whether I get it back or not, that's on you. But I'm not walking around with that, especially when I can't remember. But to what you said, Juan, if we have a disagreement, a falling out, I probably won't be able to rock with you as a friend. But I'm not going to be petty to where if I see you in my face, I'm so angry I can't speak. Because that's going to disrupt my spirit.
Because the tough one is when it's got to do with money.
My God.
Yes.
No, because the tough one is when it's got to do with money. You're real good friends. You loan the money,
Yeah, I'll pay you back.
and you don't get it back.
I only loan money that I know I'm not getting back.
That's what my stepmother said, wisdom.
And then I'd rather give it to you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so
Right.
I already know.
Yeah.
If you ask me for something, like if somebody says, "Can I have like $500?" I'm giving them like $250. Like I'm not giving you anything that I'm gonna miss.
Right.
And I know already, especially the people that would ask for it, I know I'm not getting it back.
Because what happens is that we got a call too. Because what happens is that people, like money, you take that real personal.
Yeah.
Right? And especially if you're friends, there's an expectation that somebody else could beat me, but not you.
Right.
True. Right.
And you feel betrayed and
Right.
you feel
And
hurt.
so how do you squash that, man?
You change the dynamic of your relationship. Like now we're there. You just put distance between us, and I'm never loaning you a thing again.
Right.
I'll give,
Right.
but not expecting it back in return.
There you go.
So
All right.
you want to go to the phone line?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the phone line.
And give you some music. Here's Ashanti and Ja Rule.